For the longest time, I genuinely thought I was lazy. Every night I used to make plans. कल से सब ठीक करूंगी, कल से जिम, कल से काम, कल I will finally get my life together. And वो कल आता और फिर सब वहीं का वहीं रह जाता. Because it was never about willpower. It was about something I couldn't name. And eventually I started asking myself, what is wrong with me? But what if nothing was wrong with me? What if I was not lazy? What if I was just emotionally exhausted? Because emotional exhaustion doesn't always looks like crying. Sometimes it looks like पूरा दिन phone scroll करना, laptop खोलना और बस screen को ही देखते रहना. Someone messages you, you want to reply, but somehow you just can't. And then at night comes the guilt. आज भी मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, मुझसे कुछ नहीं होगा, I'm good for nothing. And that's the part nobody sees. On the outside, it looks like you're doing nothing, but from the inside, it feels like you're just carrying too much. And that's the difference we don't talk about enough. Laziness looks like I could do it, I just don't want to. But exhaustion feels like I want to do it, I just can't seem to. You want to, you just can't. And after feeling like that for a long time, you stop questioning exhaustion and you start questioning yourself. Why am I like this? मैं पहले जैसी क्यों नहीं रही? Why can't I just be normal? And then one day I thought, maybe I'm not carrying too little discipline. Maybe I'm just carrying too much. Too many expectations, too much uncertainty, too much pressure to have everything figured out, too many versions of myself that I'm trying to keep alive at the same time. And somewhere in between all of that, I forgot that I'm a person, not a machine. And here's something I had to learn the hard way. We celebrate people who keep going even when they're exhausted. We call them strong, but nobody really teaches us when to stop, when to admit that I'm not okay right now. Instead, we keep smiling, we keep saying, I'm fine, and we keep pushing everything down. And someday, when everything starts feeling heavy, and because we don't know what to name that feeling, we start calling ourselves lazy. And no, I'm not saying that every time you procrastinate, you're being emotionally exhausted. Sometimes we really do need discipline. But if you have been calling yourself lazy for weeks, for months, then maybe you should stop asking yourself how to be more productive and start understanding what has been draining you for months now. Because those two are very different questions. And if you're feeling like that right now, don't try to change yourself overnight. Just start small, name it, say it out loud. Just say, I'm exhausted, not lazy, not useless, not behind, just I'm exhausted. Sometimes even admitting that can change the way you treat yourself. Second, go outside. Take a walk. 10 minutes, 20 minutes. No productivity podcast. No trying to become a new person. Just walk. And third, don't make an impossible to do list tonight. Just pick one thing, do that, and let that be enough for today. And next time, when you catch yourself thinking, why am I so lazy? Stop for a second and ask yourself, do I actually not want to do this or am I too exhausted to do it right now? Because sometimes you don't need another productivity hack. You just need to understand what has been making feels everything so heavy. And tonight, before you make a list of everything you think you're doing wrong, just stop and ask yourself if someone you loved felt exactly the same way you are feeling right now, would you call them lazy? If the answer is no, maybe you shouldn't do it to yourself either. Be a little kinder to yourself today. I'll see you in the next one.